Well, good damn afternoon, Americans. Jericho Green here with you once again. So, people, I checked the sky. There's no pigs flying. I checked the temperature in hell, and it's not frozen. But here I stand, agreeing with Snoop Dogg, fake-ass Crip, Snoop Dogg, too damn old to be promoting gang lifestyle, gang culture, Snoop Dogg, chisel, bizzle, kizzle. So you may or may not have heard about the shit he's getting from the people who used to uphold him and uplift him. But he made a mistake. So you can go after anybody. But the one group you can't go after is their golden calf. And this group has a few subgroups, but it's under the umbrella of the alphabet soup group in the Ku Klux Klan. He made a mistake. So he was on a podcast, and to the lady's credit who had him on there, and I'll put a link to all of this, but she started off by saying, hey, in the black community, we've had this issue of allowing the matriarchy to take over, feminine energy being pushed upon the young men and the women becoming masculine. You know, the breakdown of the nuclear family and all that stuff they don't want to talk about. But it's racism in Jim Crown. So she started off by saying that, and she's like, you see it everywhere. And Snoop's like, yeah, I was at the movie theater with my grandson, you know, chilling, bizzle, kizzle, eating some pop sizzle. Chilling with his grandson, watching that Buzz Lightyear movie. And he says, you know, he nodded out, and his grandson woke up and said, hey. And of course, I know what you're thinking, Buzz Lightyear, Toy Story, it all takes place inside of a little boy's room, and when he comes in the room, they all play dead, and when he leaves, they're animated, and it's all based on Woody and Buzz Lightyear, you know, the dinosaur, and all those characters we've grown to love. But no. Okay? So your problem is, you are basing it on the early 90s Toy Story, the mid-90s Toy Story, where it was just about toys and the boy's relationship with the toys and him growing up and growing out of the toys. No, don't be stupid. Don't be ridiculous. What you need to do is fast forward to the 2020-something Toy Story, where Buzz Lightyear is now a black woman and a lesbian. Huh? Buzz Lightyear eats puss? So in this one, Buzz Lightyear is a black lesbian or a white lesbian who's married to a black woman. See what I mean? It's already too confusing. And the little boy wakes him up and says, hey, Grand Pizzle, Shizzle, Snoop Dizzle, that woman just said that she had a baby with another woman. And Snoop's like, what? Yeah, they just said, that woman said she had a baby with another woman. How does a woman have a baby with a woman? And he's like, oh, what? No, eat your popcorn. What the fuck? No, Grandpa. They just said a woman had a baby with another woman. How is that possible? Snoop's like, hey, I didn't come here for this shit. I came here to pass out in the movie theater while he watches the latest Toy Story and hang out with my grandson. I did not come in here to do any heavy lifting. I did not come in here to tackle such complex topics. Like, how come they said a woman had a baby with another woman? You see that? That was a little 5 or 6 year old child, and even they know, huh? That's not natural. That's not normal. And when you have things like this happen, and you'll see a lot of the people who are talking shit about Snoop are saying, and the same people who were probably, you know, gargling his sack from the back when he had made that music video, you know, depicting somebody shooting Donald Trump. Fuck Donald Trump. And everybody, every black person who has something to do with it, you Sambo, Uncle Tom, you Sambo, Uncle Tom, piece of shit. You know, they're probably supporting Snoop when he said that, but now that he had the nerve to speak the truth, now that he had the nerve to say what we all know to be true, no matter what these sick pieces of shit try to tell us, and why the kids. I was talking to my friend Gabe El Taib, great comic book artist, Big Man Comics. He has new stuff coming out. Make sure you check it out. Support. See, the woke bullshit I'm telling you about, this is the opposite. This is the 180 to that. This combats that. This is the good old-fashioned entertainment that we want. Empyrean, Earth Illuminated, excuse me. Empyrean, Earth Illuminated. Get that at Big Man Comics. It's wonderful. Read it with my son. So, we were talking last night, and he brought up a good point. He says, why the kids? Why are you guys always going after the kids? Why are you going after the soft targets, the most impressionable, these little sponges? It's almost like you're a bunch of perverts, or as Arnold would say, perverts. You guys are weirdos. Anybody? I remember one time, where was I? My son and I, we went inside of a Safeway. I don't know if that's an East Coast thing or just out here in California, but there's a grocery store, big chain, called Safeway. And at this particular Safeway, it was in a strip mall, right? And it had a Starbucks right next door to it. They shared a wall. And then you go right inside of the Safeway, and what's the very first thing you see? Another Starbucks. Anyway, we go in there, and this man who looked like a textbook pervert. If somebody sat you down, if you sat down with a sketch artist, and they said, okay, describe to me a pervert. Describe to me a piece of shit who targets children. That's what this guy looked like. He was maybe late 50s, white dude, heavy set, glasses. He's fucking slimy, right? No, this is before my son was even born. This is my daughter. He approached us and he said hello to my daughter first. Oh, hi, how are you? I'm like, what the fuck? Don't address her. You address me. I'm her father. Why are you talking to her? That shit was weird. But it's those kind of people who would say things like that or target children with such nonsense. Or as my 4th grade teacher, Mrs. Paget, would say, such gobbledygook. Even that little kid knew that shit was wrong and that shit was weird. That's not the place for it. There is no place for somebody else to broach such situations like that with my child. That place and that time and that space does not exist because that's my job. It's my job to talk to my children about stuff like that and my opinion of it. Now, if they want to get out in the world and shape their own opinion and live their own truth, you go right ahead. But as long as you're under my roof, you're going to learn shit my way. Because I'm your parent, you are my child. It's my world. You're just a squirrel trying to get a nut. And if I want to shut down your whole operation, or if I want to tell you that puppies smell like cat shit, then that's what I'm going to tell you. It's not your place, you sick little... And they're mostly these childish, leftist, cat-loving fucks. They come out in public, got cat hair all over them. They smell like cat piss. You weirdo, get your strange-looking ass, get your clammy hands ass away from my kid. Don't talk to him about shit like that. Disney, Pixar. You just make colorful little bouncy characters and entertain them. I'll do everything else. Hi, my name is Parent. I'll take it from here. Hi, my name is Father. Fuck you. That's my job. I got broad shoulders. I chose to bring these children into the world. My wife and I sat down after we were married for 3 years. We decided to have these children, not you. So you stick to your lightweight entertainment shit, all right? You're a tap dancing monkey. Ping, here's a shilling. Get your ass out there and tap dance. You don't talk to my children about that. You fucking weirdo. You all do belong on Megan's Law. They probably are. I wonder how many Disney employees or former Disney employees are registered sex offenders. Somebody let me know in the comments. Somebody send me a link. Meet me in the comments. Talk to me, Goose. What do you think about what Snoop Dogg said? Do you think adoy? We all knew that. What do you think about the backlash that he's getting for it? And what is your opinion on what parents are supposed to teach and what the outside world should teach your children? But you know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. I'm out.